All right, welcome back to the fifth installment of our interviews with our friends from the Cincinnati music scene. We are here tonight with National Barks. National Barks, thanks so much for bringing all three of you down and doing this interview tonight. It's so nice to have you on.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Now, it's been, we actually had a show that was lined up to play with you in May. Of course, that didn't happen. But what have you all been up to since we last heard from you?
I was growing a mustache, some tattoos, got married.
Putting in the hard work.
Yeah.
That was a tough.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I
mean-
I was the only one doing stuff.
I was just watching his mustache, bro, and
Yeah.
watching his marriage.
mustaches and marriages are a lot alike. They both grow.
That's deep. True.
That's
They both
That's
grow.
my next tattoo.
adorable.
That's right. So tell me about those tattoos. What's going on there?
There's not much behind it.
Okay. just
It's a cactus.
It's a cactus.
Cactus.
Can you see it?
yeah.
That's,
Oh yeah.
that's a cactus. And I drew some pictures of my dogs on my arm, and they're on my arm now
Very nice.
forever.
Cool.
And I noticed that since the last time we played with you, you have a new addition.
Yes, Joe.
Hello.
Yeah, he's our bassist, Joe. We were getting ready to record back in February our third EP, and our bassist at the time actually wanted to start his own project, so we were kind of scrambling just before all the COVID incident happened, and Joe actually jumped on pretty quickly and started learning all of our songs, and the vibe between us works pretty well, and he contributes a lot to the songs and gets our stupid jokes and dresses up with us, so works out really well.
That is so important.
All right, hold on. I completely lost my camera.
Oh, no.
We're going to talk about stupid jokes. I mean, we are going to talk about your EP for sure, but stupid jokes is the next thing that's happening.
Yes.
Really into a $50 USB adapter that has apparently super loose plugs.
Ooh.
Samek.
I ate a very spicy burrito the other day, and I loosened my plug a little.
Yep, that'll happen. Is that the kind of stupid jokes that you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right. I want to get into these a little bit. I think
They're
it's
not very smart. They're not smart jokes at all. They're very childish.
Pretty lowbrow.
I had a good joke that I posted on Reddit last night, and it got 15 upvotes.
Nice.
So, one of the all-time greats. It goes like this: how's my basement taste? Celery.
Ah.
That's fantastic.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So, and then another one would be Nick. Just tell me when you're ready. We're talking about stupid jokes next. The other one is why was the bladder so good at printing? Because it could control pee. Now, I'm sorry, guys. If you're a Mac user, that joke's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Why was the urine mancer so good at printing?
Command P.
Command P. Yeah.
It's one of the rare jokes with the punchlines, not even the funniest part.
No. If I ever met Patton Oswalt, I think he would really appreciate that joke.
So good.
Like a urine mancer, like that. I like the command, he could command.
Command P. P. I command you.
All right, Nick, you good?
I should be, barring any more weird USB connections. It was the same thing that happened with my USB interface.
Yeah.
That happened with my camera because this is apparently really loose ports.
Lou. Hi, my name's Lou Sports.
That's the newest drag queen in town.
Exactly.
I want to know what that person's whole demeanor is. Lou Sports. What Do you go like the basic sort of like the big athletic socks and then like the short shorts and like maybe a really, is it
I would
like
say
a
no shorts.
like a Lola Bunny from Space Jam type vibe?
It might maybe loose sports.
Lose
Is it loose sports or
sports?
Loose sports. I like the idea of it being like a wrestling singlet, just with like the genital region cut out, so you have like free access.
To all ports.
All ports.
Yeah.
Oops, all ports. All right. So
Get your dongle.
probably all that's going to get edited away. Ooh, maybe
That's all
that's
the interview is.
outtakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just 5 seconds of in between all this stuff.
Yeah. All right. So that is so important. The dumb joke portion of being in a band together. I think that if you don't like the same dumb jokes, it's going to be a bad time.
For sure.
Right, and he's full of them.
Yeah, I have a lot of bad jokes.
Do you make them up?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But they're not good. I'm not taking credit for anything. They're really bad. We work with Jacob Merritt and Matt Latchaw and Isaac at Marble Garden and Sabbath Recording, and I berated them with a lot of bad jokes over the years, and it's just, I don't know where this is going. It's just, I feel bad for everyone that I work with.
I like the idea of berating someone with a bad joke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to use. You're weaponizing how bad your humor is.
It's really bad.
It's great. It's like I know that this will inflict suffering on someone, and I'm willing to impart more
It's like
suffering.
their eyes are just
intentionally on
rolling
them.
back in their head, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I don't stop."
I think that's the best. Like, the best response to a joke, in my opinion, is not a laugh, but a groan, and then a you need to stop.
Like,
Very played
just
out
the-
ground.
just
Oh yeah, it's great.
Now, I'm going to share a little philosophy of jokes that I have because I love the shotgun method of jokes where you have a theme and you just explore it.
All right.
And so I had a student. Do you remember this game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He still does that to me all the time.
We did that for about a year. He would do that and I would do it, and like the class kind of got into it for a little bit. And his philosophy was, it's not funny because you looked. It's funny because I did it.
Yeah.
And that's now, like, I took that. That's my philosophy of jokes. It's not funny because you laughed. It's funny because I said it. And it's a very freeing philosophy when it comes to just this kind of thing of I'm doing it. It doesn't matter if you're looking. I'm still, I'm still reaching into a graham cracker box, being like, you guys, hey, anybody need graham cracker? And just like pulling that out, and it's funny because you did it. So I'm going to encourage you. I'm not going to put you on the spot to tell any jokes, but at any point during this interview that you'd like to just wheel one.
Are you trying to reduce viewership on this, or?
So you mentioned Marble Gardens. Is that where the new EP is being crafted?
We just actually finished mixing this week, and I did a little bit of a vocal recording there for one of the songs, but the majority of the recording and brainstorming happened at Sabbath Recording on the East End.
Gotcha. Okay. What was that process like? Was it directly related to us being in quarantine and isolation, or was it, you said it was kind of planned back in February?
Yeah, we just had to reschedule just to keep isolated. We were still kind of like, we had our own isolation pod, our pandemic pod. So we were still meeting to like go over the songs and write the songs and stuff like that. We actually wrote one more song before we recorded. So we added that to the list. And Joe, he learned everything pretty quickly and added his own touch to everything.
That's nice to have a little touch on it, especially when you're new.
He's very opinionated, and he's hard to get along with.
Yeah.
He looks like it.
It's one of those things you can tell by looking at people sometimes.
That's a difficult man.
Now, what's the writing process for you all, I mean, this one was probably a little bit different. What's it like usually with the writing of a national parks song?
I mean, it's not anything special. It's just I write like the structure down, and then we bounce back ideas back and forth, adding the drum rhythm, adding bass, and then we kind of just throw tools in on each song, like here and there. Like, oh, we should try this because we've been wanting to use this in a song. We use a lot of Viberslap actually.
Yeah.
On these recordings, but like that type of stuff where there's things that we want to use, and how do we kind of piece those songwriting tools in each song? Kind of, we're not doing anything crazy here.
And it's kind of iterative too, because we record our rehearsals, so we'll like get a rehearsal take and then listen to it separate from each other, and then come back like, oh, maybe a Viberslap would go there. Oh, no, I think it goes better here.
Yeah.
How much of that is like jamming in rehearsal and then like kind of coming up with ideas more improvisationally and then working on it individually and bringing it back? How much of it is that versus like polishing up song ideas and then rehearsing them and then saying, oh, we can throw these little bits here and there?
I feel like it's less percentage of jamming and more of trying to polish stuff up before meeting together.
Okay.
Just to have like a stronger practice and more like we have a stronger direction of where we want to go with the song right away, and less kind of like flailing, if you will.
Yeah. It's a more structured approach. I think if we have like Adam will come up with a solid idea and we'll try it out and we'll record some ideas, and meanwhile, like Adam has his structure like 100% down, but Joe and I will be like trying out different things to see what fits with what Adam's already written. So I guess to answer your question, it's probably like 75% structure, then 25% just seeing what works out.
Trying things when you're back together.
Yeah.
And the Viberslap playing, did you hire that out, or did Jeff play the Viberslap on most of the songs?
We hired a professional Viberslapist.
Yeah. It's a hard instrument to play.
I think the preferred nomenclature is slapper.
Oh, is it slapper?
Viberslapper?
No, just slapper.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
I perform the Viberslap, but I am a slapper.
Did you guys play Goldeneye where the slappers only?
Slappers only.
Yeah.
It's a really good dating website. It's for people that only are into Viberslap.
Slappers only.
Yeah, it's a really niche site, but you get results. There are only like dozens of them.
I can't wait till you can design your own like dating app and like something like that. Like, I'm a slapper. That's the most important thing to me. I want to date another slapper. And
instead of a bio, that is the app in its entirety. It's not just your bio. Your bio is the app.
Your bio is the app. You invite people to come be part of your app.
That'll be the day.
That will be. You charge $1 just to see what's going on in the app. You make a ton of money.
I feel like you should do that. If you ever need like some sort of like alternate reality, kind of like co-marketing thing for any release you have, you all should do that. Get a National Parks dating app, and the whole thing is just pictures of people's pets, and like you have to match up pictures of people's pets.
That's a good idea.
Bark to the heart, something like that.
Who saved two? So
it builds really healthily, not at all dependent relationships.
Right. Let me be your dog. Now, you guys.
There's a whole subsect for furries. It's great.
You guys, dogs are a motif. I mean, they're more than that, I'm sure, but there's some dog action going on.
Careful how you phrase that question.
Well, just dog
There's
action.
a lot of dog
Non-specific dog action going on around adjacent to your music. So like I'm wearing a National Parks shirt. It has a dog on it. And then Adam, I follow you on social media. I see a lot of dog action on that.
There's a lot of dog action happening.
And then Pup Cake is the name of an EP. And then you had a whole series of videos with dogs. Can we unpack that?
I think it goes into where we were talking before, just bad jokes and just beating it dead to where it's just not funny anymore, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So like the whole name National Bark started off because Jeff and I were starting a band down in Cincinnati after moving from Columbus, and I recently, like, as soon as I moved into my house, we started getting dogs already, and the dogs were always in the practice recordings barking in the background. So we wanted a name that had barks in it somehow.
Okay.
So we just added it to a pun, National Barks, and then we're just like, let's just annoy the shit out of everybody about dog action, and just get really into it.
Pup cake.
Right, and then Pupcake was the second iteration of that. And I actually wish that I would have named the band Pupcake because that's so much better than National Barks.
But now you're stuck.
It was too late by then.
Too late, yeah. We're way too famous
Too
now.
deep into it.
Mhm.
And gotta change the back catalog. It's too much.
Yeah, it's hairy.
Just go in and retroactively change all your album art.
Like, I mean, I remember the Dixie Chicks had to do it, and I mean, they probably went. Sorry, the Chicks had to do it, and they did
Thank you.
through so much. I'm sure.
Well,
I gotta
you
appreciate
could fill
that.
that niche. Like, just go to country, like alt country,
Yeah.
No thanks.
Pupcake.
Then you got alt-right country.
Oh yeah, that's
A little
That's
bit
the
of
rest of country.
yeah.
You have
Yeah.
like Orville Peck, Dolly Parton, and the Chicks. And the rest of it.
Yeah. Adam and Jeff, you strike me as like when we've played before, and even now, you strike me as very fashionable. Like if I were, you know what I mean? And Corey struck me as like, okay, this is what I was wearing today.
That's
Oh,
accurate.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I nailed that.
That's not all you're nailing.
Thank you. All right. What's part of the?
Like
Oh,
you
was that a
preemptively
school
shake your own
thing?
head at that
I
joke.
thought you were
too.
like, I thought it was like a nice compliment about my interview skills.
Yes. That's what it is.
That's what it was. Where was your mind?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like a nice pat on the back now and again.
If I have to get it from myself, that's fine too.
It's not funny because you laughed. It's funny because I said it. All right. So we're
Good life
Weird.
philosophy and comedy only.
comedy.
Sounds like Adam's philosophy too.
Comedy and
Yeah.
tragedy.
Just funny
Oh.
because you said it. You
Yeah,
expect
it's-
me to laugh at everything you say.
I just look at you instantly and I'm like,
I like the sheer frustration. You expect me.
No,
to
he
do
looks.
this.
He will say something and then look at me and wait for me to laugh before
Yeah.
he laughs himself, as if like
Yeah.
that's my job. Is just to laugh at his jokes.
Well, okay, think about it this way. Maybe it's your job.
Oh, it is. Well, usually it works because what he says is kind of funny, and
Yeah.
like I can't.
he doesn't
deny
want to. He doesn't want to give me it though.
that. I don't.
Yeah.
I want to
Hey.
like hold it back.
This is the exact relationship I have with Josh Elliott at Urban. Is getting him to groan and not laugh at the things I say. And like when he does laugh, I'm like, victory achieved.
When this pandemic is over, even if it's before we can play shows, but it's like okay to do other stuff, we should get together and just joke around, you know, like
Absolutely.
just have a good old fashioned joking. Adam, how does your new wife feel about the jokes?
And that's why she married me.
I am so happy to hear that. For me, I get good laughs out of my wife, and that's every time I'm like, this is right. This fits. This is good.
That's all you wanted from me.
That's
Joe, was an validation.
I told you, like a nice pat on the back.
That was a good.
Well,
That was a.
I need you to laugh at my jokes, and I need you to pat me on the back.
That was in the vows. Please, I need to be told good job.
That was the prenup. Just like
That's an important part of every relationship.
That's true.
pats on the back and good jokes.
I've seen it in all the. I've heard about it in the Tinder profiles. Like, I need somebody to make me laugh.
I love to laugh.
Did you meet your
that's
wife on
unique.
Tinder?
No, we met. Tinder would have been a straight nightmare.
In the
for me.
before times.
Yeah, in the before time. 2010 is when we met. It was very. You know what?
That's when
Yeah.
you met your wife.
wasn't it?
No, it was 2012. 2012.
Oh, so I'm winning. So it was because I had a dog that she wanted to meet, and it was a sort of a package deal, and then
You got some dog action.
yes, it worked out. I don't know. Did you get your dog before you met?
Oh,
No, it was a you two and the dog.
yeah.
Okay.
She actually, the first dog we got, she was a Basset Hound Lab mix, and she didn't have any hair, so she looked like a potbelly pig. It was the weirdest looking dog.
You thought you were getting a pig,
Yeah.
but it ended up being a dog.
You
Yeah.
could have called your band National Porks.
Ooh, that was a missed opportunity.
Yep. In another timeline, that's what it's called.
That
Like
If it were indeed a pig, that you would be National Porks.
in that Spider-Man movie, Into the
Yep.
Spider-Verse, they
Oh,
have
that's
that Spider Pig.
Oh, Peter Porker,
Yeah.
Spider Ham. Yeah, I used to read this when I was a kid. The comic
Oh, yeah.
Spider Ham?
Spider Ham.
It's a real thing?
Wait, Zach, you don't know about this?
I know about the movie, but not that it was part of a comic book.
Yeah, it was a comic book of its. Well, it was often just a small segment in Spider-Man comic books. Peter Porker, Spider Ham.
Okay. Wow. Well, I'm learning a lot of things that are going to be important later.
They worked together and was
glad
Captain
John's
America.
Yeah. John to explain. Thank you, John, for explaining.
You're resident comic book geek.
Guys,
I love it.
we were talking about your EP earlier, and what's it going to be called?
We're still debating.
Can it be called Pup Culture?
Oh. Yes, it will be now. Trademark. That's
Heard it
ours.
here first, folks.
You heard it here first. Tooth TV exclusive.
Damn, that was good.
No,
So now the name is actually really bad now. So the current name was going to be "You Gave Me Something I Can't Shake Off." This is going to be a very long name EP.
Also
And I
dog
kinda
related.
feel like the COVID times, so
Hmm.
we're straying away from the dog theme.
Well, it's like putting
Oh.
a blanket on your dog when they come in from getting wet. Put something on them they can't shake off.
Kind of a dog, yeah. It's loose.
Yeah.
Like I kind of wanted something, but not like in your face, like another dog pun.
Name it another dog pun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can you guys just write stuff for us?
Do you want to be in the band?
We could,
Ghost Riders.
we could do a split where like
Let's be like the
we-
Beach Boys.
we cover you cover us, and then we
That's
have
good,
an
yeah.
original song. You know, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good split, digital split.
I like that.
I feel like you guys would have an easier time covering our songs. You guys' songs are a lot more in depth. I would have a hard time playing all the parts.
Well, you don't play them all at once.
Oh, okay.
The magic of the recording studio.
Zach doesn't even play the guitar.
Yeah.
Good.
We're actually an a cappella band.
Absolutely.
It's all the production. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 2020, man.
Just play one note at a time, record that, and
Yep. Sample it in. I sampled every note on the guitar, and then I have a keyboard.
That I play it on. We
Ironically,
create
I'm
our
better
own
at guitar
sample
than
packs.
keyboard.
That's
Yeah.
way easier.
Yeah.
It takes like 0 time in the studio.
All right.
yes.
National Barks. We have a thing at the end of our. I feel like there's plenty of material here for the interview. We're going to move into the final segment. It is called the lightning round. And what we're doing is we're taking classic ands and we're making them into classic ors. You have to choose. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Yes.
We will be keeping score and you will be judged.
And there's just I want to put this out there, no pressure, but everyone so far has gotten 5 out of 5.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, are we each gonna answer our own way, or as a band collectively we had to decide?
You
You can do it
decide.
either way you want, but you got to get them right.
You have to get them right.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Lightning round number 1, belt or suspenders?
Belt.
That was like a no-look fadeaway jumper at the buzzer. That was so exciting that you answered it.
When's
all
the last time you
wear-
when's the last time you seen someone wear a suspender?
It doesn't. You got it. You
There are
got
often
it
people
right.
that have that style of shirt.
man.
So
Am I a soda jerk? Do I make root beer floats all day? I mean,
You tell me. Maybe that's the new aesthetic for pup culture. All right, moving on to
we already bought these costumes.
Yeah, we're
So
set.
We've committed to this.
Oh, that's
Oh.
so you are. This is what we'll see when we see you next time.
This
Yes.
is all we wear now.
Yeah, this is all we wear.
it's kind
I'm
of
here
fused
for
into
it.
their skin.
I
Yeah.
am here for it. All
I
right,
like the idea of just calling every outfit you wear a costume.
We're wearing costumes.
That's real good.
For the day.
All the world's
Like, oh my god, where'd you get your costume?
That's like
How to offend people 101.
it's not what you really want to hear.
Exactly. It's so
all right. Lightning round question number 2.
All right.
It is Frank or Beans.
Frank.
Beans. Ah,
I
gotta
said
pick one.
Beans.
Guys,
There's
beans are
so
way
many
more
kinds of beans.
versatile.
We got lima, pinto,
rice and beans.
green.
Mr. Bean.
String.
Mr. Bean.
are we going with Beans then?
Yes.
Correct.
Like-
Well done. All right.
I almost threw us off there. Like always.
It was close. It was close, but you've got your 2 friends there to steer you back on course. Lightning round question number 3 is cookies or cream.
I don't know what.
Cookies.
I'm gonna go with cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cream.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, that's the obvious choice. I'll go with cream.
All right.
Cream.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
That's a good answer.
It is cream.
We're over halfway there, boys.
All right. Number 4. I want you to think about this one before you answer. A little of column A or a little of column B.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm an A-type person. We shouldn't explain them though. Why? I just say
You're like,
Little column A? Is that what we're going with here?
A.
Or-
Column A.
This is tough because Adam's very A. I'm very B.
Mm.
I don't know what Joe is. Miscellaneous.
Yeah, miscellaneous.
He's a little of column A and a little column B.
Follow me.
Is that right? So what are we gonna go with?
Adam's always right, so let's go with A.
I wasn't right about the Frank.
Yep.
I was right. I was right.
It's
A
correct.
for Adam.
It
4
is.
out of 5.
It is a little of column A. Well done. Finally, I don't know you guys what your age is, but you're going to show it here in a second. Hootie or the Blowfish.
Hootie, 100%.
Hootie, yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'd
day.
say Hootie.
All day.
That's it.
One of my favorite
Right there.
bands, by the way.
Right there. You nailed it. 5 out of 5 for National Barks.
Congratulations, everyone. You really did it.
That's a
job.
clean
You
sweep.
came through.
Very nice.
Everyone doubted you, and yet you pulled through.
Wait,
and
who's
you
doubting us?
surprised Everyone.
The viewers, the
I mean,
commenters.
the odds were stacked against you, but you made it.
All right. National Barks, thanks so much for coming on today. Is there anything that you'd like to plug, you'd like us to be aware of before you go? You have the flow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Our Instagram,
I mean,
we put some stuff up there. Got an EP coming out at a date to be determined.
yeah. So we don't really have anything right now, other than the EP that we're working on. We don't really have a set date or anything. But I would like to say Black Lives Matter, and don't be a dick.
Yep.
Thank you. Those are like truly words to live by.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Pulling that back in.
Column A.
All right. Thank you so much, National Barks, for coming on today. It's been a real pleasure. And we've got all the details for their links in the description. Please check out their previous recordings, and then you can be ready for the future.
Check out their YouTube as well, because they have some
Oh, yeah.
really good music videos.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We did
We should
do
set
some very like full blown out production videos.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, thank you guys for having us.